Your knee all right?
All right, Robert Garcia, 2012 Trainer of the Year?
You guys working out today?
Or you forgot about that year already?
Forgot about it. It's been too long already.
Yeah. We're here for Mikey Garcia Media Day. His fight February 29th. Talk to us about training camp and Mikey's return to the ring. It's been almost like a year.
Almost a year since his last fight. You know, it was in March, so we're gonna be 11 months. 11 months from his last fight.
Yeah.
You know, he's back at the gym, training, sparring good. We got some really good sparring.
What's up?
Doing really good. You know, Ana Yevan, doing good.
He's a year removed from the ring. What did you want to see in this camp for him to let you know that, not to question if he still wanted to fight, but how he will look, how he will look at in this phase of his career?
Look, going in against Spence wasn't easy, and obviously it shortened the fight. You know, it was just didn't go the way Mikey expected. We, you know, Mikey trained hard, but things didn't go the way they went. You know, but Mikey wants to come back and show the boxing world that it wasn't just, you know, one of the fights where it was just totally dominated. It was just things didn't go our way. One of those fights, bro. Tell the kids, let's go. All right.
Yeah, after.
The zone, they got a bouncer and I'm like.
You want to finish that from Robert? What were we talking about?
Oh, yeah. Look, like I was saying, you know, our last fight didn't go the way Mikey, you know, thought he could do. You know, Spence was just a better man, but Mikey wants to come back with a solid performance. He's been training really hard. He's been sparring really good, and I think it's gonna be a really good fight because we know Jessie Vargas is also a really good fighter. So it's gonna. Mike wants to go out there and show that he belongs, you know, in the top level in boxing, you know, especially at the welterweight division. Even though we've thought 140 is probably best for him, and that's still
an option,
you know, to fight at 140. But Mike just wants to give this one fight, this performance, so boxing world and fans could see that it wasn't, you know, that it wasn't just one of those fights where you just don't belong there. Mikey, Spence was just better than us that night. That's it.
So this is a way.
Pita, diles que no, que se queden acá. Pero ya se van a meter. Oh, okay.
This is a way to gauge if he stays at 147. Like
no. Look, the plan was to fight at 140. But there was a few names that were reached out to fight at 140 for this February fight. But the 140 pounders that were approached were not available this soon in the year. You know, one of them didn't want to go through the holidays during training camps when he had just won a big fight and didn't want to go through the holidays. So didn't think February 29th was going to be a good date. Another one wanted a fight before fighting Mikey. So those fights are still there, maybe for the summer at 140. But Jessie Vargas was the one that was ready to step in and fight, but it has to be at 147. So that's why the fight's at 147. Or else it would probably be a 140 pound fight.
Yeah. What do you want to see from Mikey in this fight to let you know that he can't stay in that weight or that he should go down?
No, look. I think he's gonna perform well. You know, and even if he does well, you know, he's gonna have options to stay at 147 if he wants, especially if the right fight is there. If not, you know, there's no need to challenge or to go after, you know, a rematch with Spence like that. I'm not really looking into that yet, not right now. So I think 140 is probably our best option, but I think no matter his performance, good or okay or bad, you know, I think Mikey needs to be at 140.
Yeah, what's the big fight now in his eyes? Like, I know it was Spence now. What's he looking forward to?
He'll tell you, you know, I could tell my dad, Pete, that we're gonna all tell you, know, if we get a solid win, solid performance, you know, obviously the biggest fight and the fight that would probably make the most sense would be a Pacquiao fight. Pacquiao is also one of those guys that's not very huge. You know, he's fought at 147 for many years and even 154, but he's not taller. He's not, you know, he's not going to be the bigger guy in the ring. You know, they're going to be pretty even. So that's the only fight that would probably keep us at 147 and that we would probably consider to stay at 147. Besides that, I think any other fight should be at 140.